is known as an encapsulation. Binding of variables and methods into a class is known as an encapsulation. Next, binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables. This is known as an encapsulation. Binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables. Full stop. This is known as an encapsulation. Binding of variables and methods into a class is known as an encapsulation, or binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables. This is known as an encapsulation. This is also encapsulation. This is also encapsulation. This is nothing but already completed this type. This type you are going to see now. Say, what is class? Collection of variables and methods. Variables and methods will group together as a one class. That binding is nothing but encapsulation. But here, binding of variables with methods and those methods operating on same variables. This type of binding is called encapsulation. This is, I'll explain. You observe. Now you observe. One program I'll write, that is library program. Further you'll understand. But for encapsulation purpose, one best example, say frame f equal to new frame. This is frame class. This class available in, this is no need to write program. Just I'll take one example for encapsulation. Java.awt package. Say, in this line, frame class object created. Frame class object created, that object referred by F. This frame class is available in Java.awt package. Abstract window toolkit package. Okay. It is one frame class object created. That object referred by F. This frame class is available in this package. In that class, some methods are there. Set size, 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. Set visible. If you write true, visible. If you write false, not visible. Okay, invisible. Now, demo class loaded. Main method called frame class object created. That frame class is available in AWT package. Frame size settled, 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. Frame visible mode is settled, true. It will display. Now, file, save. If I compile and execute this program, you observe one frame is going to be displayed. Here, Java C demo.java. Program successfully compiled. Java demo. See, one frame displayed. This is called frame. Here, left side Java logo, hot cup of coffee symbol. Okay, minimize, maximize, close. Okay, now this is one frame. This is one frame. This is one frame. In the program, what I given, see, frame class object created. That object referred by F. This class is available in AWT package. AWT package imported. Frame size 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. Frame size I given. Visible mode true I given. Then displayed. Here 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. That is one frame displayed. Now little bit I'll change. 500 pixels width, 500 pixels height. I'll compile. I'll execute. See, 500 pixels width, 500 pixels height. 800 pixels width, 600 pixels height. Compilation. Execution. Okay. Now, in my system, display settings, here 1920 pixels width, 1080 pixels height, present display resolution. Okay. Now, what I'll do, say 1920 pixels width, I'll write 1080 pixels height, I'll write. Then full size displayed. Full size. See, complete frame. Okay, full size. Now, if I write 19,200, 10,800, what will be happen? Will it display 19,200? Now width 19,200 I given. Height 10,800 I given. Monitor size is 1920 and 8080. But I given 10 times. 10 times I given. Will it display like this? How will it display? What is it? Maximum size. So again 1080, 1920. Okay. So it will not display like this. If it will display, minimize, maximize, close button also we cannot see. That is outside the browser. Okay. Outside the window. Now, if I write 19,200, 10,800 also, it will display 1920 only. 1920, 1080 only displayed. See, previously same. Now also same. More than maximum size if we enter. More than maximum size if we enter. You will get a maximum size only. More than maximum size. You will get a maximum size. Minus 19,200 minus 10,800. Now what will happen? What will happen? Minimum size. Less than minimum size. Minimum size. Actually, negative number means it should not display. It should not display, but it will display. It is minimum size. See, compilation, execution. See, there is a frame. Top left corner. Okay. It is displayed like this. Minimum size. Okay. So, what we are getting, more than maximum size if you enter, you are getting maximum size. Less than minimum size if you enter, you are getting minimum size. Because of encapsulation. But your doubt is, how this is related to encapsulation. Okay, I'll explain. Now, more than maximum size, you are getting maximum size. Less than minimum size, you are getting minimum size. More than maximum size, maximum size. Less than minimum size, minimum size. Like that, one program I'll write. Then you'll understand how this is related to encapsulation. Now, you are not getting error. You are not getting error, but you are getting more than maximum size. You are getting maximum size. Less than minimum size, you are getting minimum size. More than maximum size, you are getting maximum size. Less than minimum size, you are getting minimum size. That is because of encapsulation. Because of encapsulation. Now, I'll write one example. I'll write. Now, any one example, more than maximum size.
Recording in progress.
Age, this dot age, this dot age. When we have tried this keyword explicitly, now here also age. Then outright age less than 18. Then this dot age. Here age greater than 60. This dot age. Here this dot age equal to age. Clear? Now it is set age. It is set age method. Okay. Now here, instead of writing like this, I'll write like this. E dot set age. I'm passing 40. What is the output comes? 40. 40. I'm passing 400. What is the output comes? 60. I'm writing minus 400. What is the output comes? 18. Okay. Previously, 1920 pixels greater than 1920. What we got? 1920. Less than minimum. That is maybe 1020 pixels will be there. Less than minimum. Then 1020, whatever minimum is there, that is we got it. Like that we are getting no. Now we are getting no. Like that I written. Now, here, if we pass minus 400 also, you are getting 18. Plus 400 also, you are getting 60. After this, again, E dot age equal to 500 or 400. What will happen? Now, what will happen? Will you get 400 or minus 400 or 18 or 60? What are you reading? 400. Any other? After the set age method, I called like this. What will be the output comes? It is a very simple question. This much time also not required. Okay. Now what will get it? 400 comes. This is method called. Here method is called. Method is not called. 400 is there. 400 comes. Modified. Compilation, execution, 400. Okay. After calling the method also, first what will happen? Object created. Same demo class loaded, main method called object created, memory allocated. By default 0. 0 stored. E dot set age minus 400. Minus 400 comes. Minus 400 less than 18. 2. Then 0 modified as 18. After that, it will become 400. That's what output 400 comes. Okay. Now, This variable we should not allow to access like this. This variable we should not allow to access like this. What we have to do? Think yourself and give answer. This variable we should not allow to access like this. Private. Any other? Any other? Final. Any other? Static. Okay. Private, static, final. Private, static, final. Final, private, static. Any other answer? Can you write abstract also? Abstract is not applicable for variables. See, blindly don't select. You think private, static, final. There is a lot of difference, no? Are these same? No, there is a lot of difference. There is a lot of difference between final, static, private. Now, my question is, this variable we should not allow to access like this here. Then private or static or final. 3 selected. That's what I'm asking. How many people answer private? Just raise your hand. Private. Okay. Online students. How many people answer final? Final. Okay. 2 answers selected. Some people. Private finals. Sorry. First final only asked. No. Okay. Private asked. First private asked. Private also selected. Final also selected. Any one you select. Same people selected. That's what I'm saying. Select either private or final or static. Now once again, how many people answer private? How many people answer private? Okay. Online students. How many people answer final? Next. How many people answer static? Okay. Now you observe. Private selected, static selected, final selected. Still some more people not given answer also. Okay, those category, that category also is there. Now you already studied when we have to use final. If the value is not going to be changed in future also, we have to select. This is which variable? Age. Age is going to be changed or not changed? But final is wrong, no? Final is wrong. When we have to use static, all employees age same will be there? No. Static also wrong. Right answer is private. Private is the right answer. What I asked, this variable we should not allow to access here. Access word also I said. Okay. We should not allow to access. Now, this variable, if you write private, can we access there? No. Within the class only we can access. So now error. Okay. This line also error now. That line also error. Got it? Here also error. Here also error. Now, 2 errors comes. See, 2 errors. See, age has private access in employee. Okay. These 2 I'll remove. Now what I'll do, for getting that value, one more method I'll write. Integer get age. Return age. This method I'll call. How to call? integer x equal to e dot get age. System dot out dot println x. Now, okay. Now, first demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, object created, then memory allocated to instance variable, the value 0 stored, e dot set age minus 400 received, minus 400 less than 18, true, then age equal to 18, e dot get age, it will return age, 18 comes, 18 stored, 18 printed. Okay. Now, my question carefully listen. Employee class up to 17 lines. Without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store 200 in an age variable. Is it possible or not possible? Think yourself and give answer. My question carefully listen. Without modifying single character in employee class. In a demo class, whatever you want, you can write. Without modifying single character in employee class. Employee class, don't touch one letter also. Without modifying single character. I want to store 200 in this age variable. Possible or not possible? Give answer. If possible, what we ought write. If not possible, why it is not possible? All reasons. With reason also. Possible also you have to give answer. Not possible also you have to respond. Reason required. Okay. Once again listen. Without modifying single character in employee class. Whatever you want, you can do in the demo class. Whatever you want, you can write code. Without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store 200 in an age variable. If possible, what we have tried. Not possible, why it is not possible. First yes or no select. Possible or not possible, select. Not possible. Possible. Okay. First you select possible or not possible. Later I'll ask code. But blindly don't select. You have seen private, static, final. How you selected, you observe. Like that, don't select. So when we have to use final, value is not going to be changed. But age is not going to be changed. Changed. We should not write final. Static. When we have to write, if all employees same age is there, we have to write. But all employees same age will be there? Never. So that is wrong. Private only right answer. That is okay, clear. Now, without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store 200 in an age variable. Possible or not possible? If possible, what we have to write? Not possible, why it is not possible? First you select possible or not. Everyone should think. Your answer can be right or wrong. Think and give answer. Everyone. Possible or not possible? Blindly don't select. Reason also. Possible or not possible? Still you want some time? Is it over? How many people answer possible? How many people answer possible? One person. Only one person. Okay. Two members. Okay. Any other? Online student 17, 18, 20 members. Okay. 24, 26, 26, 27, 28, 28 possible. Okay. How many people answer not possible? Majority no answer. No answer I don't accept. If you want, I'll wait. But think. Majority people not no answer. Online students, majority always no answer only. Online. That will leave it. Because whether they are not listening or not listening, also I cannot see. Okay. That category, online students leave it. If I ask listening or not listening, also they won't respond. You have seen already. Not Java question. Now, think yourself and give answer. But no answer I don't accept. Once again, how many people answer possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 members. 6 members possible. Online students. Uh, 37 members possible. Okay. How many people answer not possible? Okay. Online students. Okay. Those who give an answer possible. What we have tried. Good. What we have tried. Compulsory answer. Reason also required. What we have tried. Those who given possible. 6, 7 members given answer no? Possible. What we have tried. Method. Overloading. Which method you have to overload? Overload or override? Overloading. Which method? Set age. Where we have tried overloading? Demo class. Demo class. What will write? Void. Set age. Overloading you said. Then what you have tried? Overloading means parameter is different or same? Different. What you write? Can you write integer? No. So float. Overloading means parameter list must be different. Same you cannot write. Int. Int means that is overriding. No? In the place of void. Int. Set age. Parameter. No parameter. Same parameter. Same parameter is called overloading. Overriding. Return type is not considered in overloading. Return type can be same or different. Already you learned. Now, if you write like this, is it overloading or overriding? Overriding. Next. Those who given possible. Overloading or overriding? Overriding also inheritance required. Without inheritance, overriding also not possible. Okay. Then next, overriding. What we have tried? Okay, extends employee, overriding, void set age, integer a. What you have tried? Next, only this code will work. So it is wrong. Next, those who given possible, what we have tried? What we have tried? Next, whatever they given online student, that is wrong only. Next, all wrong. Next, what we have tried? 7 members given answer. What we have tried? Right or wrong, whatever it may be. Why you selected possible? Something code required, no? What we have tried? Those who given possible, respond. See, further group discussion round also will be there, no? In that round, whether right or wrong, they won't see. Whoever will speak more, that person will get a chance. That is also important. Group discussion, whether you are speaking right or wrong, they won't see. Whoever will speak more, that person will get a chance for next round. That's what answer right or wrong. You answer, nothing will happen. Those who given not possible, why it is not possible? Private variable, we cannot access here. Any other option possible? Suppose by inheriting, is it possible? Is it possible? No. By inheriting, not possible, because private member cannot be inherited. Okay. This variable you can access within this class only, because that variable scope is limited to class only. If we inherit, also not possible. Suppose even if we inherit, if you override method, in that method also you cannot access. That scope is restricted to that class only. Suppose here, after getting age plus 20, like this, somebody given. That is what I asked, not storing in X variable, storing in age variable I asked. If you write plus 20, plus 40, if you write, what will happen? It is stored in X, not in age. I asked to store in age variable. Plus 20, plus 40, if you write, that is possible. But stored in X variable, not stored in age. What do you want? That is also wrong. What I asked, without modifying single character, that value should be stored here. So it is not possible. Then if you want to access this variable, compulsory this method only you have to use. Through this method, if you pass the value, it will not allow to store 200. There is a logic. That's what this variable bound with these two methods. These two methods operating on same variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Okay. Now, previous program, set size, width, height. Width and height, private variables. You cannot access. How to access? Through set size method only can access. Now, Age is a private variable. You cannot access. Through set age method only you can access. Set age method, it will not allow less than 18, greater than 60. Width variable, you cannot access directly. Height variable, you cannot access directly because width and height is private. Through set size method only you can access. It will not allow. Less than 10, it will not allow. Greater than 19, 20, it will not allow. Logic already written. In set size method already written. So, previous program frame is a predefined class, like that employee class. In previous program, set size method, that is like a set age. There will be get age also. Their get size also will be there. With get size only, output displayed on monitor. With set size only setting, get size output comes. Like that, further, setter getter methods appears. Seeing that you can understand that is encapsulation. So, private variable will be there. One setter method, one getter method will be there. Setter method, logic will be there. Getter method only to return. Like this will be there further. Now, here, this age variable bound with set age and get age methods. These two methods operating on same age variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Now, can you store less than 18? No. Can you store greater than 60? No. In previous program, greater than 1920, not possible. That logic already written. That binding already done. That is encapsulation. If they give variable non-private, then directly you can access. Then programmer will change. Library, whatever library Java developers prepared, the library variables are private. You cannot access. If they allow, you will modify. Every programmer different, they'll write, they'll modify the program, total library, they'll modify. Daily one type appears. Okay, that's what. All variables are private will be there in library. Library variables you cannot access. Now, just after 1-2 days, everyday library we have to write. Library we have to use. Okay, after 1-2 days, everyday library required. The library we have to access. Developing application library required. Okay. So, library variables are private. You cannot access. Through methods you can access. Through method if you access, inside the method logic will be there. The logic will not allow. Now, this variable private. If you want to access through setter method, you can access. Through setter method, logic is there. Logic will not allow. That is binding. If that binding is not there, age is equal to 400 you can write, age equal to minus 400 also you can write. If that binding is, frame binding is not there, width equal to 19,000 also will write, height equal to 10,000 also will write. Because of encapsulation not possible. Boundary is there. Same. For example, capsule, medicine will be there, no? Now, here it is one cap. It is one more cap. In between medicine will be there. In between medicine. Binding done. Medicine bound with 2 caps. Okay. Suppose instead of giving capsule, doctor can give directly powder. Medicine as the powder. Now daily 2 mg you take. If they say, can you take exact 2 mg? Not possible. If you try to take also, that maybe 2.1, 2.2 or less than 1.2, less than 2, 1.9, 1.8 it becomes. That's what binding already done. 2 mg already prepared. That binding required. If not there, less than that or greater than that, it will be happen. So their medicine bound with 2 caps. That binding done, no? That is encapsulation. Here, this variable like a medicine. This set age, one cap, get age, one more cap, two caps. That is binding done. That is nothing but encapsulation. Okay. If they give a chance to this variable to access, you will change the value. Now it is not possible. Now capsule already bound 2 mg exact. Less than that, greater than that, not possible. Fixed. That is capsule. Here encapsulation. That type only. Got it? So what I given definition? Binding of variables with methods, and those methods operating on same variables. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Here, age variable bound with setter getter methods. These two methods operating on age variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Is it clear? Write this example. Example. Is it over? Now I'll give a description. Not over. Completed. Note down. In the above example, age variable bound with set age and get age methods. In the above example, age variable bound with set age and get age methods. And these methods operating on same age variable. This is known as an encapsulation. In the above example, age variable bound with set age and get age methods. And these methods operating on same age variable. This is known as an encapsulation. In the above example, age variable bound with set age and get age methods. And these methods operating on same age variable. This is known as an encapsulation. Is it clear? See, binding done. Here, setter method, always we have to write return type void. Setter method, always you have to write void. Parameter, always same parameter you have to write. Getter method, always return type, whichever data type is there, that type. Here, no parameter. Setter method for setting. Getter method for getting. Like that only. Suppose, here variable name, private integer width. Private integer width. Then how to write setter method? Void set width, integer width. Here, integer get width. Like that. Suppose private string message. Private string message. What we have to write? Void set message string message. Here, string get message. Like that you have to write. Now, if I give one Java project, already developed project, if I give, can you identify inheritance? How will identify? Extends keywords, implements keywords. If appears, then you will understand there is a inheritance. But inheritance word will not appear in a program. Okay? Extends, implements. These two keywords appears, no? Then you will understand there is a inheritance. Okay? Can you identify polymorphism? Yes or no? How will identify? Overloading, overriding, upcasting, downcasting. That is polymorphism. Upcasting, downcasting, A like a B, B like a polymorphism. Okay? That is polymorphism. But polymorphism word doesn't appear in program. Okay? Can you identify abstraction? Yes. How will identify? Abstract class, interface, abstract keyword. Okay? Next, abstract method. This is all. Can you identify encapsulation? How will identify? Setter, getter. If method name setter, getter is there, that is encapsulation. Okay? But here if I write other name also works, but don't write. Encapsulation, we have to write like that only. It is better. Present, these methods we are calling. That is the reason if you write any other name also works. But further, server is going to call. Server automatically calls. That type mechanism will be there further. That is the reason you must to follow rules. Okay? Now, extends, implements, keywords appears. Then you will understand inheritance. Overloading, overriding, upcasting, downcasting, these all appears. Then you can understand polymorphism. Abstract method, abstract class, interface, abstraction, setter getter methods appears. You will understand encapsulation. Okay. Next. Next, inner classes. Here also encapsulation only, binding will be there. Class in a class. Inner classes. A class that is defined in another class is called as an inner class. A class that is defined in another class is called as an inner class. A class that is defined in another class is called as an inner class. A class that is defined in another class is called as an inner class. There are 4 types of inner classes. Note down. There are 4 types of inner classes. First one, member class. Second one, static member class. Third one, local class. Fourth one, anonymous class. There are 4 types of inner classes. First one, member class. Second one, static member class. Third one, local class. Fourth one, anonymous class. You already studied variables. How many types of variable? 3 types. What are those? Instance variables, class variable, local variable. What is instance variable? Member of a class. Like that, member class. One variable, if you define as a member of a class, that variable is called member class, instance variable. If you define one class as a member of another class, that is member class. Static member class variable. Here static member class only will call. Static if you attach, static member. Local variable inside a method. Local class inside a method class, that is local. This is one more type. This is like an instance variable. This is like a class variable. This is like a local variable. It is one more special type. These 3 very simple. This is very difficult. These 3 not important. This is only important. Okay. Whatever required, that is only difficult. It is only most important. Okay. Based on this only, Java 8 features introduced. So many new features came. I given already 11 features based on this one only. It is important. Now, first one, note down. Member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called as member class. Say suppose here one class name outer. Okay, otherwise class name A. Here class name B. It is a member of A class. This is called member class. A class that is defined as a member of another class is called member class. Okay. Now, here I'll write one method. Show system.out.println. This show method is it instance method or class method? Show method, instance method or class method? Instance method. How many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? B class object required. Now, show is a member of B class. B class is a member of A class. For calling show method, B class object required. For creating B class object, A class object required. Now, B class bound with A class. This binding also encapsulation, we can say. Now, first, A object we have to create. A equal to new A. Okay. With this A, you can create B object. So, for calling this method, B object required. For creating B object, A object required. Got it? That's what first I created A object. That object referred by A. With this small a, we can create B object. See, A dot new B. Which object created? B object. We are assigned to B. But you cannot write like this. If you write error, right side valid, left side error. Because B is a member of which class? Then we must write like this. Otherwise, whether it is outer class or inner class, it cannot understand. If you see like this, you will understand it is inner class. Now, if I don't show this code, if I don't show, then you will not understand. That is the reason this syntax. Now, with this B, you can call show method. Now, for calling show method, B reference required. For creating B reference, A reference required. Here, A object created, that is referred by A. With that B object created, B referred, that with that called. File, save. Compilation, execution. Okay, write this one. Good. Now, here A equal to new A. Last two lines, can I write as a one line? Last two lines, can I write as a one line? Think yourself and give me answer. Last two lines, line number 16, line number 17. Can I write as a one line? Now what we have to write? Capital A or small a? Here, line number 16, line number 17. Line number 16, line number 17, I want to write as a one line. Now what we have to write? Small a or capital A? What is that? Small a dot new B dot show. We can write here object reference dot show, here object dot show. These two lines, can I write as a one line? These two lines, can I write as a one line? What do you have to write? New A dot new B dot show. That's it. Okay. Write this up. This one equal to this one, or so you can write like this also. You can write like this also. All are valid. It is nothing, only object plus object reference plus object. That's it. Anonymous object concept is studied, no? That is only. Unreferenced object, anonymous object is studied, no? That concept. Over. Here, A object created, that is referred by small a. Here, B object created, that is referred by small b. Okay. Here, small b place, I written this part. Small b place, I written this part. Okay. Here, small a place, I written this part. Here, A object created, with that B object created, with that show method called. Okay. It is also valid. It is also valid. It is also valid. All are valid. Here, A object created, A reference created. B object created, B reference created. Then show method called. But here, A object, A reference. But B reference not there. Here A reference also not there. Anonymous objects created. Unreferenced objects. Okay. Is it over? This is member class. Remaining 3 we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow after this concept, pack AS. Pack AS we'll see.